Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Liv's Thoughts, another episode with new hair. What's new? Today I want to talk about a comment I get not often, but enough that I want to talk about this comment because I've never talked about why I make the content I make, and I feel like it will help y'all understand my content more and understand what I'm saying in my content more if you understand where I'm coming from up here. First and foremost, the comment is I'm overcomplicating stuff. I make stuff too complicated. I'm making it too hard for myself. This is going to give me anxiety. A lot of you're overcomplicating it. I've gotten DMs about it. I've gotten comments on TikTok about it. I've gotten comments on here about it. And the thing is, I know I may seem flustered in some of my videos or angry or very excited, but the thing is, that is a very in the moment fleeting feeling that does not stay with me. So when I am arguing about something or when I am speaking passionately about something, I often, and I've watched my old videos and I have noticed this, I often seem flustered or upset when I'm talking about it. And that's something that I need to work on with better articulating what I'm trying to say. And I am really trying, and I have seen quite a difference since I've started my channel. But a lot of the stuff I talk about is because it's so fun for me. I absolutely love talking about the stuff I talk about. And for example of overthinking and overcomplicating, I used to overcomplicate things in my life, like my relationships, my friendships, my job, my every single move. I used to hyper focus on myself and kind of overanalyze everything I did. And this became an issue in my relationships, in my real life, and it was having real life implications on my life. I think it's really important to dive deeper into yourself, but I think I was taking it a step way too far and not chilling out and giving myself a break when I needed it. And I got very overwhelmed very, very quickly. For example, this was also very BPD of me at this moment, but this is just a good story to kind of help you understand what I'm trying to say here. My ex and I were working at the same gym, and I remember one day when we left, he said goodbye to someone else before he said goodbye to me. I cried the walk home. I cried for 3.5 hours. I have a full video on my iPad of me bawling my eyes out, re-recording, talking about how upset I was that he was doing this to me. I was so mad, and I was overthinking why he could have done that. And I think at this point in my life, the part of my brain that understands that people can just do shit because they don't think about it, or people will do shit simply out of just doing it, again, not thinking about it. So you can't hold that much weight to people's actions sometimes when it is that small, that minute. Everything, I do truly believe in my life that everything does mean something to a certain extent. I think I was taking this meaning something a little bit too far and kind of making it complicated for my relationship. Not saying that I'm the reason that we didn't work. It was something else besides that. But I really set myself up for failure in that relationship because of how much I overthought and overanalyzed his actions and the way I spoke or the way I did things. I just was hyper focused on my actions, myself, the things that were said to me, the way people said things to me, and it was all directed towards me. And I think when we broke up and stopped talking officially, it shifted my kind of interest in what I want to focus on, because I have focused so many years on myself. I've been I would say in the self-improvement space, especially on social media, since 2015, 2016. I was 15 years old. That's incorrect. 2016, 2017. I've been in the fitness, self-help, get better side of the internet since then. So I've been doing this shit for a very long time. And I think I was just experiencing major burnout with focusing on myself, and it was showing. It was definitely showing with a lack of control of my own emotions. And subconsciously, when we broke it off, I noticed my interest in myself shift away from me into things I believe in and into why I do things the way I do them. I think that reading more complicated and more difficult text has helped me come to this conclusion that I really like talking about philosophy. I started reading like 2 years ago, and at the end of last year, I started getting into a little bit heavier text and harder text. And then at the beginning of the year, I made it a goal for myself to read more philosophical texts. So I started reading Plato at the beginning of the year, as you guys know. And that has changed my life. No BS. This might be a hyperfixation, but I really don't think it is. I think that my overthinking and hyperfixations on religion, on myself, on other people's actions were directed in the wrong area. And now I've shifted my focus over to places where my thinking is encouraged and my thinking is also met with rebuttal when I say something incorrect, or rebuttal when someone has a slightly different idea of something than me, which I love. That's why I love YouTube comments. They're fucking great. Y'all are like, go all out on my comments, and I appreciate you guys. Like, every person that comments on my videos, yeah, can't even explain how much it means to me and how much I like really read through the shit you guys say to me. And it is really helpful for my kind of journey towards finding the things that I'm truly passionate about. And I think I am passionate about asking questions and learning, but I didn't know where to focus that. And I do enjoy digging into the deepest parts of myself. But I think for right now in my life, I'm good with where I'm at. I am emotionally intelligent to the point of I feel like right now, if I try to go further, I'm going to age myself, not in a good way, in a, oh, I wish I would have lived more in my 20s type of way. And I recognize that. So I'm taking a step back for right now. I'll focus on myself. Like, I like putting work into the gym. I like eating well. I like doing my skincare. I like taking care of myself. But my mental health has been doing good. And I don't need to put as much focus and as much emphasis on digging into shit now and making shit worse for myself, because I dig in so fucking far that now my focus can kind of flow back and forth without it being so chaotic and so messy and so because I also think that before, in a lot of my previous shit on this channel, I've noticed I'm so egotistical with the way I talk. I am, and I admit that, and I see that, and I recognize that. And I have tried my hardest to recognize in my brain when I am doing that in my thoughts. I've tried to change the way I speak about things. I've tried to change my interactions with people on the daily to try to avoid my ego really coming out in full fucking force and taking over a conversation. And I think that when I'm in that fucking self-help maniac phase that I go through, which it comes and goes in phases, like, for sure. But when I'm in that super self-improvement mindset, my ego is just shining through like no other. And it's prideful. It's kind of shameful almost to think back now and think about the way I thought. And I'm not shameful of like the journey I've gone through to get here, but sometimes I look at videos and I'll take them down because I'm like, I don't want this to be the things I talk about. I used to be very much, there's chosen people in this world and non-chosen people in this world. But I have changed that belief at this point in my life now. And I really do think that there's an opportunity for everyone to be enlightened and grow and see the glory of the universe and God in general and the blessings that the universe has to give back to you. But I don't think everyone will make it there in their lifetime, but that's not their fault. Like, I don't think that is something that's like karma trying to get at them for thinking this way. Like, no, it's just, we all go through shit in our lives, and some people pick vices over improvement, and you can't blame someone for picking the vice because we set them up in a system to want to pick that vice and not break out of it. And yes, people do, but some people, I hate to say it, really do have it harder than you, and you can't blame anyone for choosing that thing. You can't blame anyone for choosing the vice. Like, genuinely, you cannot blame anyone, because this world is fucking hard and some people genuinely do not want to get better. But I just wanted to I don't think I'm ever overcomplicating stuff in my life, because I focused my energy, and even though maybe it comes off as flustered, I focus my energy here into this space so I cannot have it impact my life and not complicate my life even more. And yeah, some of the shit I have said has been overcomplicating shit, for sure. I do attest to my faults with my wording. Like, for sure, I've fucked up with my wording sometimes, for sure. Stop saying goddamn for sure. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of explain where I want to go with this channel. Like, I want to talk about this shit. I love learning and I like philosophy a lot. I'm writing a script right now, and whoa, Liv's writing a script for a video. Yeah, guys, I'm writing a script for a video because this is the first serious video I really want to try to persuade y'all on. Like, genuinely, I want to persuade a point in my next video, and I'm going to come out with an argument. And I'm not telling you what it is yet, but buckle up, because some of y'all might not like me after it, not gonna lie, because it is a very, I think, actually, no, I don't think people will not like me. I just think people might not agree with it. That's a good way to put it, because it is a very polarizing topic. But yeah, I just realized that a lot of my energy, when I think, is misplaced towards myself, when I need to be doing stuff outside of myself, and especially getting out of my ego and like not worrying about myself so much, because I'm really not that important in this world. Like, I am important, and I'm important to myself, and I'm important to the people that care about me, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm just another person here, and that's all. And I'm here to enjoy life. I'm here to think about things, and who knows, maybe one day I'm gonna come up with a theory about humans, because I really do think my brain has the capability to come up with fucking crazy ass thoughts if I'm put in the right setting around the right people, talking to the right people, and having ideas bounce off the right people. So I'm really smart, and I believe in myself, and I'm going to do something cool one day, for sure. I'm gonna say something really cool. I just need to articulate myself better and be able to articulate myself in a way that is understandable. All right, that's all. Love ya. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye.